What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the brand new episode of Sherlock Holmes The Week, and just where we stopped the last. What the heck was this walk, Holmes? I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but welcome back to the brand new episode, Chapter 4. I think it's gonna be a pretty short chapter for Holmes, and I think we are gonna cover Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 in this episode of ours. Who is the jewel seller A, which is the main thing we have to find in this chapter, and that's gonna be it. So, as we saw from the screen, I would love to go talk to this person because we saw them on the loading screen, and I'm not sure if I can, but I would love to. Okay, so I can't really enter it. Okay, so that's not the way to go. I thought that that woman is gonna play an important part in this serial, but no. Okay, let's see what's up with this one, and what is this? Oh, banking house of the E.W. Gray. But we need number A and R, which is the important part. Okay, so let's see the New Orleans port. Maybe we are gonna find here something of some useful things. Also some posters here too, and a one-thing person missing. Missing Sun Tao 34, last seen in Chinatown, New Orleans Sheriff's Department. Also more missing people, just a bunch of missing people. Okay, we saw that one. Also we have this one. Okay, and then we have New Orleans Port. So I think this ship that is moving is basically maybe connected with the asylum they are delivering the people to, which could make sense.
Actually, I'm not sure yet.
Well, thank you. We can't really enter the post office, I assume. But hey, it's worth taking a look. Nothing. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see what else we can find here. Maybe this could work. What is this? New Orleans Union Station, which could be good because it's train thingy. I'm not sure if we could enter it though. Seems like we can. No, we can't. What is this language? Okay, here we can find something. New Orleans Police Department locked. No trespassing under penalty of law. Okay, so we can't really trespass the police department, which is sus, which is really sus though. Can we enter here? No, we can't. Wow, so we can't enter the police department at all. There's a poster promoting an auction at banking house of E.W. Gray that will sell black opals. But I can't really find it though. This is a huge map, to be honest. Oh, the same thing we saw. So they are selling it here. We can't really enter it though. Tobacco shop we can't enter. Okay, weird, really weird. Piano, nothing of interest. We can go to the back door, I assume here. Sure if I'll find anything of interest. Oh, Chinatown! Barbie's Hidden Gems. I'm assuming we have to go there later, but let's see the Chinatown. Also a poster. A newspaper. The banking house of E.W. Gray will be hosting a closed auction of black opals. The bank doesn't disclose the origin of the rare stones. However, the bank clerk, Mrs. Zoe Clemens, has confirmed the authenticity of each stone. Okay. Can't really enter here. And this is the gems, the store. Barnaby's Hidden Gems. Okay, this is the Chinatown, I assume. Yep, Chinatown. New Orleans. But nothing for any interest though, to be honest. Oh, Oh, there it is, banking house. That's what we are looking for. Hello there, mister. Start, observe. Sure, we can observe him. Myopia. Abe Lincoln alive. He's reading books. He has a gun. I guess that's also important to realize. No, it's not. Wow. What else do we have to check on him? Sandwich. How did you realize that a sandwich from that? What? Critical thinker, paranoid fool. The guard at the bank is a real character storing a sandwich in his pocket to save time while reading Abe Lincoln makes him a critical thinker who questions everything, even the truth. Myopia is related to question reading the determination of one's health. And while reading Abe Lincoln makes the guard a paranoid fool with bad taste. Besides, the man has let's say he's a critical thinker, if that could work. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's kind of my portrait. My name is Frank Barnaby.
Now, if you'll excuse me,
Well, hold up. Written invitation first.
can I present another piece of identification?
No, that's why we sent an invitation. Long, mister.
Holmes, over here.
What do you want?
Any luck? None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby. Who? Frank Barnaby, most likely enough. And do you think Mr. Barnaby will be happy to share his invitation? Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the gentleman.
Where do I find Mr. Barnaby? What the fuck, you're talking nonsense. Pieces of evidence are leading to New Orleans. Seen that the kidnappers, blah blah blah, whatever. The bank is closed to visitors, so the guard can let only Frank Barnaby in. Okay, that's the portrait of him, and the bank holds an auction. I can't really change clothes here, but Frank Barnaby is owner of invitation to the bank auction. So I guess I have to ask around about Frank Barnaby.
Can I ask you a question?
I'll help you, sir. You have my full attention.
The local say, whoa, I just did it first time. What the fuck? Mr. He owns a shop in Chinatown called Barnaby's Hidden Gem. That's the guy. I just been to him.
Are you able to listen? A city within a city.
Search for answers
Indeed,
somewhere else.
those lanterns are delightful. It is as though we've been transported to the Orient itself.
Well, wait. I saw him. I saw the shop in the Chinatown here. This is the shop.
Rather unassuming for a jewelry store.
True.
Damn, he at it again. Barnaby still owes you. If he can't pay in greenbacks, he'll pay in
In blood.
No
Ooh.
one's here.
Well, what do I have to do now?
Do you know anything about this?
Nice! Two gentlemen say that Barnaby owes them money. He's a known alcoholic and is currently getting drunk at a local bar called the Giddy Gator. In the Creole Quarter, he can be recognized by a yellow hat and green jacket. Thank you very much.
Do you know anything about this?
Don't be angry with me, sir. But I don't know.
Okay, interesting. So we have to find that shop that he's... Oh, well, a local bar, I assume. I'm not sure what it's called. Giddy Gator Bar. Okay, we are at the right place. Whoa!
It's a spy.
How am I just getting things
It does.
firsthand?
My soul will always yearn for London's gloom, but it reminds me of Cordona in a nice way.
So...
Excuse me, just one question.
I'd tell you if I knew.
Fortunately, I don't. Okay.
I know.
Ooh!
Is this familiar to you?
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
What says it? Oh, this could be him.
Unconscious, but with his eyes open.
Invitation to the auction. Mr. Barnaby, Banking House of EU Grey invites you to participate in a closed auction. We are pleased to present a selection of rare and extraordinary black opals for sale. Please contact our employee to receive more information. We strongly urge you to wear the cleanest suit you have and be sober. One more unacceptable incident, we will exclude you from our list of buyers. Also, I guess he's asleep.
Look, Watson, the two of you are just alike.
Ha! Yeah, kinda.
So I look like a haggard.
Alcoholic.
An idea. First, we'll need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
Okay, sure.
Holmes. Watson, time is of the essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank.
And Barnaby.
Holmes, we look nothing alike. The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part. No one will notice the difference.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Okay, perfect.
Holmes must
I'm looking like a...
It worked in Switzerland.
Jesus Christ.
If you really find the word worked.
That's funny. I'm looking like a Riddler from Batman. Just I'm missing a hat. Jesus Christ, this is so funny. I love it. I love it. My goodness gracious, this is super funny, man. I adore it. I have to go to the bank. What the heck? I'm exactly like
I'll wait here. So
Riddler from Batman.
Mr. Barnaby.
right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Come on
Damn, that was kind of suspicious, though. But we made it in, though. Oh.
in.
I simply must have them.
Black opal ordered in Australia weighs 40 carats, rare stone believed to be a piece of a shattered space rock.
They're so black, it's like they absorb light.
Sure.
Hypnotic. Can I ask you a question?
I have no idea what you're...
Wait, really? I can ask people questions about this? Well, I don't need them anymore. Okay, now I have to just adjust the stuff. Okay, interesting.
Sorry, I'm just dealing with another client's request. Please wait a moment.
No problem, always.
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
Sure. The banking house of E.W. Gray thanks its fine philanthropists. Age Armitage Lord E.J.R. Carter French Quarter could be this one, but we are still missing A. But I think R. Carter French Quarter could be the one we are making things with. I can't really pass here, so I guess this is it, right? Or is it? I think there's nothing else we can find. Hello?
Sir, and
Ah!
welcome to the E.W. Gray Banking House. The auction will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I have some questions, if you don't mind.
What's special about these songs?
Gems are rather curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Cooper Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
About the previous owner?
Piqued my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
Could gems be... Wow, what a question.
Say where these stones came from. No provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most, and the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity. Ha. What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Oof. He's a sheriff, I assume. Oversized. Sheriff. Hello. Prowler of poser. Fashionable hair is getting dirty. Cares for appearance. Regardless, the law is in the law of New Orleans. He is fairly ascending, looking after the name's appearance and image. However, it's just a cover for his true nature as a moralist and highly powerful individual in the local community who uses his image to start and disguise his true nature. As an actual barking, toothless dog, the man attempts to make the impression that he is an important figure in the life of New Orleans. However, he's just a small cog in a governmental machine. I think this is more than the first one. As a small cog in a governmental machine, in fact, the sheriff feels so uncomfortable and displeased with his role that he tries to come in with ridiculous tournaments, fashionable looks. Yeah, that's him. That's him.
Sheriff, but I don't have time for this.
Now, Frank, when I'm talking to you, everything else waits. If I want to talk, you talk. If I say jump, you say off which pier. Do we understand each other?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Fines? Right. I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa. Think careful now, because Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed 'em to the gators. So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
Oh, he knows who I am. Well, that's kind of logical that he will know who I am. How did he? I mean, how did he knew? You gotta be that stupid, then you know.
Mr. Barnaby, were you wanting to submit a bid?
I guess that's all. I have to talk to Holmes, I assume. Nothing else for me. How did he know I was Dr. Watson? Well, Holmes was.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
Oh, damn. I have to go back to the boat. What the heck is happening, guys? I'm not happy with the situation at the moment. Really fucked up. Holmes is here, but not really helping, to be honest. The plan was fucked up. I did get some info, though, which is really good, but Sheriff kind of caught me, man. You know, and I think it was obvious that I'm not Barnaby. We kind of look alike, but it wasn't enough, so I have to change my clothes. I have to get back. Wait, where's? This way. So still shit ton of stuff to do, and I'm not really proud of what just happened. Who's our only evidence, only thing we could thought about is.
No. Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back.
Uh-huh.
A pox on the crew. A pox on the crew.
How do I change my clothes? What the fuck? He said go back to the boat and change the clothes. I don't know what's popping. The local sheriff saw through Barnaby's disguise. He insisted on leaving New Orleans tomorrow morning. At least there is a positive interesting of such a failure. There is no sense to bring Barnaby silly. It's not anymore. It's time to go back to the boat and change there so to avoid Barnaby's legacy. I went back to the boat, but I didn't know where to change clothes. This way. Got it.
Wallets now, our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff.
Ooh, who are
Must
you?
have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John, I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
It's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grove.
Huh.
The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
What's
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
Got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
this?
Whoa.
It's proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word, Holmes, and I'll hand you over to the sheriff.
This is questionable. Is she a prostitute or?
Go annoy someone else while I visit the nymph.
Whoa, this is. Am I tripping, or this is supposed to be like a hooker's boat or whatever? Like you're supposed to get a hooker or something? I'm not sure what it goes.
Look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne will know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole Quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
She's nice. She's nice. Thank you. Okay, Lucy said to look for her room. Well, I think we did it.
Clothes would fit, but I didn't know how well they'd suit.
Thanks, prostitute.
Ah, forgive me, Watson. The difference is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
True.
Before critiquing wardrobes, Holmes, maybe you can explain why you used to roll just one sleeve up. Did you get bored?
That was funny. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm back as Holmes. Beautiful. A young woman named Lucy decided to help. She said to look for her on the boat Nymph of Louisiana, room 6. She would prepare a suit to replace Barnaby's smelly clothes. Lucy said that a local woman called Champagne knows everything and that she can help us. Champagne lives and works in the fisherman's quarter behind the Creole Quarter. Okay, let's go to this place. So, behind it. What do you mean this way?
Is this familiar to you?
I've heard about that. Let me tell you.
Nice! People have said that Champagne lives in the fisherman's quarter in a hut on a boat. She owns 2 dogs. In a hut on a boat. On a boat. I'll just ask them.
Are you able to?
Better, sir. Okay, thank you. Can you help
Do
me?
you know anything about this?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Because you're a stranger, I don't know. Fuck. Okay, maybe this one, because it's on the boat. And she was Fisherman's Quarter. Could this be Lucy? I'm not sure how to get to her, though. Oh, 2 dogs. Oh, you are Lucy. Whoa.
Tocqueville? Lafayette. Hush now. No offense, Sheriff.
Oh.
Them two don't take kindly to gents, especially foreigners. How can Champagne help? To
Champagne.
the bayou? Feeding a huge crocodile?
Crocodile.
Some other time, perhaps. Word has it, you know everything that goes on round these parts.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
What you want to know?
The bank in town recently purchased a valuable collection of gemstones from a wealthy man. What do you know of it?
Sheriff, I hear everything. This time I tell you for free.
Respect.
This time you pay.
Respect, G.
Thank you.
May have been 2 weeks ago. Rich man's butler sold him some black opals.
And this rich man is...
Don't know his name, only that he from the French Quarter. folk back in town could take you there. That's all I know. You need a boat? I hire 'em out for dollars. Or a bottle of you know what.
Champagne also.
And the help.
Okay, Opal Trader. Let's say that one. Let's say Opal Trader. Lucy's help. He'll that could work. Bomb, and then probably the making of Gray. If not, then meeting the sheriff. Beautiful. So he's most likely Mr. E. Ernest, that's what I'm saying. Most likely Jerry Sherlock, who stands behind the A in the telegram for elderly student, is E. Ernest from the French Quarter, which I just said in the previous couple of minutes. So most likely Jerry Sherlock, who stands A. Okay. So I have to ask around in the French Quarters. Could she help me? I think she can, but I'm just gonna ask her anyways.
Nolans may look welcoming, but not every smile is friendly.
Can I talk to you? No, you can't. Okay. Let's then proceed further.
Is this familiar to you?
Oh, I've had all.
Oh, nice. Best should be just using a cab near the Harbor Master Building to travel to the French Quarter. Amazing! Thank you very much. I think it's in the office here. Okay, the cab is this one, and we can go to the French Quarters, which is basically the chapter 5. Damn, chapter 5. I think I googled it, and Holmes has 7 chapters. This is not a new chapter, really? Your monster bonus game in the section. Ooh, we have new outfits. I'll stick with this one. It seems quite classy and cool. So, French Quarters. It seems likely that the jurors sells. Oh god, this is a huge chapter. It seems likely the juror sells who sends telegram to the LW's Institute A was a misjudgment who resides in the French Quarters. We have to find something about him.
Is this familiar? Does sound rather magical. Do you think you shall ever return?
Yeah, I'll help you.
The local say that Mr. Ernest mentioned has a large gate abounding with bisons.
Some of my greatest memories and
Could be this one.
some of my lowest moments.
Maybe even bigger. Maybe even this one. Ooh. Or maybe that one. French Quarter is probably the expensive part of the. Oh, that one though. That could work. That seems like one.
Lord help me.
Excuse me, miss. Are you all right? What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Waiting for someone you.
Yes, sir. My brother Davey. He works for Mr. Arneson in that mansion yonder.
I'll ask her for him. Oh.
Come now. Why all the tears?
Something happened to Davey. I feel it in my bones.
Do you think he may have left the premises?
No, sir. Davey, he ain't like you and me. He's smart in some ways, but he can't talk. Not a word.
Oh, he's.
Mankind.
Fear not. We will look for your brother. One presumes this gate is locked. Is there any other way inside?
There's another entrance through the stables you could try. That's where I meet Davey normally, but I couldn't get in. See, I couldn't find the key. It wasn't in its usual spot. Please hurry, sir. Find him for me.
Okay. Damn, now the story's cooking. Now the story's cooking. Ooh, that's a huge mention though. He's rich. Chapter 5! That's what I'm saying. The chapter 4. The horror at the door. Oh goodness, I don't like it. I don't like the name. Arne's just mentioned. I don't like the name of a chapter though. It doesn't seem familiar. It doesn't seem nice at all. But hey, it is what it is.
No way in.
We have to find another way in.
Please, Lord, protect my brother.
Okay. So this way then, I assume. We see a lock. Oil chest of mud often used.
Wish my luck picks had not been lost in the river. Along with
Still sturdy, intact. Nice. There could be a that body inside though, to be honest. But how do I enter it? Strong locked from the inside. Heavy, covered in dust. Broken steam, stripped edge. Interesting. Key. Damn, that was easy.
Must be the key to the stables.
But I don't have the lockpicks because they are in the water. That sucks. Nice, we kind of made it. Perfect. I think that's Davey. No, that's horse. Ah.
Has been suffering for days.
It's dehydrated, Holmes. Without water, it will die.
No shit, Watson. Thank you for telling me. Also, the recorder.
Half empty. As Watson would say, half full.
Half full. Okay. Sorry, Watson. And then.
Mr. Arneson's cab is still here.
So he must be here. The stables. Could this work? No, we just have to look around. Okay. Just in case we want to check out, we can also... What happened to Davey? I can't really say much. I don't know. But we still have to find more clues to proceed further. Is this traces of blood or I'm tripping? Oh, water?
This could be useful.
Bucket, why do I need buckets? I don't know, water? I have to give it to horse? Maybe he's gonna now be alive? Is this... Okay, now we can.
One life saved.
Nice. Oh! Horsey, you okay? Oh, I thought he's dead, but he was just dehydrated, which is cool. Drink, come on, Horsey. Some water, come on. Yummy, beautiful. Thank you very much. Okay, let's proceed further. Can we open the doors now? We
You
can.
did it. You're inside? Have you seen Davey?
Not yet, miss. We are on it.
Okay.
Please look for my little brother.
Well, sorry, no worries. Okay, let's go behind the mansion first if we're trying to enter the mansion, because that would be really stupid. Do we just go there and try to enter it? Not have any useful stuff. We have a statue of who knows who. And that's basically it, nothing much. Back door. I think we can't really enter. Oh, we can. Ooh. Investigation scene found. Okay, I will have to enter it if it's possible.
Do you smell that, Holmes?
Something bad happened here.
I know.
Oh. That's why it's called a horror in the... Okay, we have foot size 10, mud with pee, dried up. So it's been a couple of days of this thing's crazy going around. Door with horse symbol, we can't really open it. We also have a... Okay, footprint.
Someone smaller walked over these blueprints.
True. Some type of...
This leads to the door.
Okay. And...
The candle was burning when it fell.
Yep. Door with a horse symbol. Good work. Okay, interesting. Can we open the door? Sadly, we can't. Also more. Trandaz blood droplets.
Drops of blood, not from a mortal wound.
Okay. Wax drops. Okay. And that body too. Damn.
Watson, would you please lend me your medical expertise? I'll do my best.
Hi there. We're gonna check the body. Blood.
Hand can bend freely. Rigor mortis has passed.
Who is he though?
His corneas are already clouded.
Okay. He was probably stabbed.
Hands can bend freely.
I stand on it. No, sorry. Okay. What is that? Working pants?
Trousers suggests a garden or groom.
True. I guess this is Davey.
A deep
And-
stab reached the man's heart.
That's what I'm saying.
The wound is too wide for an ordinary knife.
So it has to be something specific.
He's been dead for a week. The result of a sharp object piercing his heart.
You are mostly right. But I would bet he died 5 days ago. Heat and humidity will have accelerated the decomposition. Someone was bleeding.
Exactly.
Doesn't look lethal.
This could be the weapon.
The end end of this candlestick has blood on it.
So maybe someone stabbed him with it. A burning piece. Burnt note about telegram. I have inspected a strange telegram sent to Askmat. It is utterly cryptic and I cannot make head nor trails of it. The mailman confirmed the telegram is delivered for Ashman, so he must know what it means. The rest of the note is unreadable. Cigar, whiskey. Okay, we have that here.
Burnt papers. Now
Completely unreadable. Okay. Huh. Interesting, really interesting. We're gonna do this just in a second. I still need more evidence.
Mr. Arneson with his prey.
Okay. So have a door that we can't really enter. So not really useful. No, I don't want to exit. I want to go back. Fuck. Oh goodness, I missed the door. My game just crashed. My game just crashed, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not sure why it happened. It's just a fatal error that happened. And the game just quitted. So we're just gonna go back. And I'm not quite sure what is happening here. But this is kind of now getting case into a case, right? Because the cases with the people are kind of over now. I'm not really sure what I have to do, to be honest. But it is interesting after all. We are not gonna exit it though, because we have all the traces. We still need to talk to people, I'm not mistaken, because it says to get more info you have to talk, kinda. A letter from Locksmith. Mr. Ensign, I'm happy to know that you liked the work carried in your study room. It was a challenge and the most difficult job I've done. The lock was handmade to create the mechanism in accordance with your requirements. I added a magnetic bezel that must be activated to open the lock. As requested, it is hard to see the keyhole if you don't know where to look. Tell friends about me, thank you. J.G. Lock and Sons Locksmithery. Okay, interesting. I think we've been there. Okay, let's see. Oh, more murders.
I will need your help one more time, Doctor. You are mostly
Damn.
but I would bet he died 5 days ago. Heat and humidity will have accelerated the decomposition.
Also stabbed with the same thing.
Shattered her ribcage.
That's why it's called a horror in the mansion.
Blooded, broken nails. The poor woman tried to put up a fight.
But she didn't succeed. What else do I have to check out? Oh! Could that be the weapon of... How do I... Huh.
Extremely sharp and deadly.
It could be the what?
Like this could only be dealt by a man of incredible strength.
And cruelty.
True. Okay. Oh, we have a melon on the floor. I don't know why I just mentioned that, but it's cool to have a melon. They were drinking coffee though. Hey. So it was the same guy who was the gardener. I think he was drinking coffee and then he moved him. I think that's mine.
Glimpse of normalcy amid the horror. Used kitchen towel.
Okay. There are actually bonus again in section 2 wardrobes item. Ooh, I have new wardrobes. Can wear. Okay, that's the normal one. I have also this hat and I have this. Ooh, silver uniform. It's cool, but I'm still gonna wear this one. Okay, interesting. We also have a picture.
Why does it
Because you were there, Holmes. You were there. That was all in your head. Ooh, bad.
What I wouldn't give for a nice bath right now, Holmes.
Okay, we can't really see anything else than the bat here. Just kind of not strange, but a bit, I don't know. Okay. So I have a door with keys. Okay.
Mr. Arneson.
And that's basically it, right? Yeah, nothing of any interest else. Oh, we also have a... He was a smoker. A letter. Could be important. Letter from Lakovka. My dear friend, the boy's genius. Despite us seeing... Oh, that's the kid. I'm assuming the brother of the sister. I'm assuming in front of a house or a mansion. The boy's a genius. Despite seeing a fraction of my formula, he recreated it and solved it. It is a function that young students have serious trouble with. Your Davey is a prodigy. What surprises me even more is that when I ask him any question, the boy writes answers that are your direct quotes or mine. His memory is impeccable. I'm not going to take the boy under your wing to take care of him, but I'm asking you to let me hold some lessons with him. I truly believe that with your help, this boy can shine and change the world. Lakovka. Interesting. He was a smoker. A book.
Dull book about local geology. Even I'd struggle.
Okay. So I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what I have to see here and do. Huge horse, Holmes, huge horse. And the sword room we have here is his main one, I assume. Mention crime scene. Big one though, with a pig or whatever. Or... Ooh. 8082. Not sure what I'm supposed to. Oh, I thought it's a policing game and it's the police outside. Not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what I have to do here or see. I get it's 8082, but I get it. I think I'm gonna need it though. Picture.
Arneson and Davey seem to have got along well. Looks more like a son than a servant.
True.
Arneson
There you
and
go.
Davey, 1881.
Ah, book. Raccoon.
Corner of Louisiana.
Full of things to buy, no doubt.
New Pied Piper. Foreigners missing in New Orleans.
Dear Earl, I do want you to find what you're looking for, but I can't deny that my misgivings are growing with each passing day. I fear the worst. I'm worried about you, about what you're doing. My heart stops when I think about where you look for your answers. I wouldn't given them to you. I would have given anything so you might stop disappearing. Earl, please, you must stop. We have something beautiful together. Isn't that enough? I hope to hear you soon. I love you, L. Okay, it's still those coded names of people. And I still get the hang of this picture. It's the safe between it. Is there something hidden underneath it? Because I can't find anything of any interest.
Note the blade, Watson.
A curved dagger, probably of Persian or Indian origin. 9 or 10 inches, I'd say.
Ooh, that could be the murder weapon though. That's smart. Any of interest? No. Okay, well, we can go back down there, I assume. We got everything, right? I'm just on back just to find what happened here. So the first thing would be this one. And it has 6 possible options. He was walking. He was stepping. But maybe that could be one. Then the second one would be stabbing him with the knife? I don't think so. Stabbing with that one. And then he's dead. Then the third one would be this one. I think he stabbed him with a no? Could be? No, I don't think so. No, I think it's this one then. That's the last one. That's the third one. Here's the fourth one. No, that's the fifth one. Fourth one? The guy was picking it up or throwing it down? Or maybe this one. I'm not pretty sure. Where's the fifth one? This one? That's a pig. Why would you carry a pig or a human? I think it's supposed to be maybe a pig, but let's say a person. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure yet. Then this one. Could be. Could be this one. And then the last one would be the drinking thing, right? I think I have everything ready. They were drinking tea. Maybe they did it. I don't know. Validate. Let's see this one. This one is wrong. Okay. Well, I did kind of good though. This one is wrong. I'll just see to fix these ones. I did it nice. Oh, nice. This one is also wrong, which kind of makes sense. I think it was not with a butcher. Maybe this one. Nice. And then the last one is he didn't fell from it. He was stabbed with it, probably. Perfect.
Entered through the back door at night, leaving mud traces in the hallway.
True.
Without being noticed, they picked up a candlestick and struck the man in the chair from behind. In the kitchen, 2 people were drinking tea, the workman and cook. They were startled by the noise of a falling body and went to investigate the parlor.
Facts.
The workman tried to subdue the intruder, but was stabbed by the attacker's knife. Judging by the wound, it was a curved blade.
Yep, that we saw on the picture because it was a deep thing.
Followed, but since their blade was stuck in the workman, they used the meat cleaver on the table to
Exactly. That was kind of logical.
arrived and discovered the carnage. They dropped the candlestick in horror and ran for safety to a room down the hallway. Meanwhile, the intruder returned to his first victim and dragged their stunned body away from the fireplace and out into the garden.
Oh, we have to go to the garden, I assume. Bingo! We got everything done. Okay, we have to pin these evidence, and we still have to find more, which is We still have to investigate and check out for it what happened to Davey. I'm not quite sure, but let's say mention crime scene, the horror sergeant mentioned door with a horse symbol. I don't think it has any. Whoa! First try. Davey, Yola's brother Davey's behind the door. That kind of makes sense. It was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Dying horse, arrested mention, letter from locksmith, let's say, for example, I don't know. Maybe burnt telegram, letter from like Kafka, and mentioned crime scene. We got one. Something is happening with that, what the fuck? Okay, sorry, it was my neighbor, whatever, fuck. Letter from L. No, I don't think I have anything more to connect. I do have a door with a horse symbol. No. Photo of harness with a boy, and I have nothing else to, yeah. Flip. And where he is, let's see, burnt note about telegram. I don't think I can do this, but let's just try. Letter from locksmith, letter from the Kafka. And family guide, and letter from L. I don't think it's gonna connect, but let's just try it. Nope, okay. So, I guess he's behind the door with a horse. Just talk to him though.
Davey, please open the door. After all this, Holmes, I doubt the young man will open the door to a stranger.
True. Have to find another way around. I don't think we have anything else to do. Lock mechanism. I'm not sure what I have to do anyways. There's a door with horse symbol on it in the Armstrong room. The door is barricaded and won't budge. Someone inside is sobbing and breathing erratically. The person with the candle left a trail of black strokes between the room with the horse on the door and the parlor. It appeared to exit the room to investigate the noises, and they dropped the candle when they reached the parlor. However, had quite small feet. Our brother Davies behind the door, which we realized. Mr. I'm happy to know that you like the work carried out in your study room. It was a challenge and the most difficult job I've done. The lock was handmade to create the mechanism in accordance with your requirements. It had a magnetic bezel that must be activated to open the lock. As requested, it's hard to see the keyhole if you don't know where to look. Tell our friend about me. Thank you, Jakey Call Lock. So I'm happy to know that you like the work carried out in your study room. It was a challenge and the most difficult job I've done. Lock was saying they create the mechanism according with your requirements. And the magnetic bezel. So study room, we have to take a look around. I guess it's the big room, right? It's this one. This picture is flashing. So it could be the picture? No. Still quite unsure. Oh, there it is. A-shaped evidence. So there is a lock, but we have to find the key, I assume. Okay. How can be painting unlocked? Well, it's kind of logical. Mention crime scene, door with a horse symbol, or the secret lock. My bad, it doesn't make sense to have a horse with a symbol. And letter from a Kafka, I don't know. No. dimension. Wait, what? No. Horse of the Darkness dimension. Other from Locksmith, which kind of makes sense. Bingo. And then the last one could be Dying Horse, and that's it. Nothing else we have. No. So we still need one more. What's the content of Burning Mansion? The secret lock, I assume. Secret lock and burning note from what? Telegram? No. Whoa. Nothing. Okay. So we still have to investigate the thing. You have to talk to to his sister. Could happen to help, and we still have to take a look about the crime scene. Okay. We still don't know how to open the lock on the lizard thingy. Huh, okay. Well, my logic now is go back outside. Let me just save real quickly. Bam, and let's go outside, talk to his sister, and see if she can do some magic on the Davey. Or help us. And also, let's see the garden too, because it seemed that he dropped the body in the garden or something like that. Seems like it doesn't have to be truth. Bomb, bingo. That's what I'm saying. Root almost ripped out. Blood and footprints. Ooh, where's this? Nails?
His fingers were severed with a single clean stroke, but I don't see the
Thumb
thumb
or the
or
middle finger. Then we have 5 of them.
Luxurious shoes, size 9.
Size 9. Slightly near the palm print. Okay. Also footprints here, which is the difference.
Size 10.
And then the small hands.
Look, Watson, animal prints. What kind?
Your severed fingers. Huh. That's really weird. And it was dropped here. We also have here something, but I'm not sure.
Silk, soft.
An elegant, damn. Blood loss, large wounds faded a while. Blood loss. Larger wound. Which is best, as I had something. Okay, now I'm back. And here we have a no sign of a boat. The girl rents boats though, which is also quite sus. Okay, but we find really nothing though, to be honest. So maybe the body was... Whoa! Maybe the body was dropped in the water or something like that. That's kind of my explanation and my view on it though. I can totally pass it. Okay, let's talk to his sister and see if she could help us though. Maybe that could work. That's also kind of logical. But she's nowhere to be found. Oh wow. Damn. I thought she would be somewhere, but no. She is. What the fuck? She strangled herself. Is she still alive?
Look at your marks on her neck. There'll be a bruise, but she should be okay.
A letter. Do you think that is in the city? Note with threats. Do you think that in this city the life of one English detective is worth more than that of a maid servant? Found warning Miss Holmes. Grub. Who's Grub?
Doctor, Watson, speak to me. How is she?
Bro.
Just in time, Holmes. Eula is stable, but lucky to be alive. We should take her to a hospital for a further examination.
Yes. I fear I was wrong, Watson. The sheriff is not a man to be underestimated. To lynch an innocent woman just to send a message, it's evil. We're not safe in this city, nor is anyone around us.
Then we must not daughter. Help me get Eula to her feet.
No, no. I will not leave here without Davy.
Miss, please, we must get you help.
No, I will not be deterred. I will get my brother and bring him home.
Oh, goodness gracious.
If my deductions are correct, Davy lies behind this door. He ought to be unhurt, but is no doubt shaken.
Davy? Davy, you there?
Davy, we understand what you witnessed before. It's safe now. You're safe. Please, let us in. Your sister wants to see you.
Everything will be all right. I promise.
Yeah, them gentlemen speak the truth. Just open the door. Big sister's here for you.
Is she gonna open the door? He is.
Davy! Oh, come here, you! Thanks, sirs. Lord bless your souls.
Let me examine him, miss. I want to make sure he is unharmed.
Remember, he may be mute, but he still understands you.
Oh, he's mute. Observe. Hasn't slept for. Oh no, shit! Really? All around and okay. Hand. Days old. Insignificant. Starving. In shock. All clothes or active. David's been left unattended, starving for 5 days, barricaded inside the room in fear for his life. Fortunately, he is physically unharmed. However, Davey hadn't been treated well before the terrible events that led to us on his experience. The bruise on his hand is a result of being hit. Davey was given only old and torn clothes to wear. Davey has lived a good life as a child in the mansion. He has a fresh bruise from a fall or a bump. The torn pocket is just a result of his active life. I think this is he was cared for, Davey. Actually, because he was really
Seems in
important.
good health. The bruise is a remnant of that awful night, perhaps even caused by the intruder, but he is otherwise unharmed.
Nice.
In fact, I believe life here was good for the boy.
Honestly,
Nice.
others
Nice.
cared for Davy. That may have allowed him to withstand such horrors. I need your help, Davy. We know that the man with the curved dagger is responsible for this. You recognized the man, yes? The same one in the photograph in the office upstairs, standing with Arneson.
Oh.
Good. Please, write his name. And one last thing. The room with an image of a bell on its door may hold important answers. Do you know a way in?
He knows a way in. That's crazy, man. So he's gonna show us.
I've got it. You have been very helpful, Davy.
What the fuck? Can you just show me how to get inside? Key is Ashmod. Go to the key room. How to go to the key room though? What the fuck? So the key room is the key, which is kind of logical though, but still. An important notes of the crime scene. Nothing of interest. Vase? No keys in the pot, wet soil. Ooh, you seem interesting. Bingo, I assume. No keys here. Damn, fuck. Where else do I look? There's nothing at. Oh, the portrait?
Let's take a closer look.
He's holding the ring. Ring particular form. And also the portrait of Mr. Anson. Is that the key? Oh! A safe. Maybe a year? 1879? 8? 7, 9. No. Well, other year could be, from my point of view, the portrait they have in this room, which I also saw a year before. 1882 could be also the key. If that's not the key, then I don't know. 1882. 1882. No. Huh. What could be the key? Let's try this one though. Let's try this one. Go. By using arson signet ring, it can be opened with Mr. Arson signet. I did, but I don't know the key. In the safe. Portrait. Could that work? Let's eliminate the green ones because there are less of them, but I don't think we can find the key though. The ring, my bad. I think it's gonna be really tough then. Yeah, the orbit horse symbol. I don't think. Burn note about the telegram. No. Letter from L. Horse with the Ernst mention. No. Yeah, I don't think you can get the key. Kafka. Not happening. We did find that one. I must have started finger. We can still find more. Wow, really? That's interesting. Animal servant. How to learn the customer burn notes with threats. Still nothing? No. Still no interest. Where is Armstrong currently? Not with chest, burnt about the telegram. I think it's gonna work either way. Yep. So we can do shit. Okay. There is animal near served fingers. There was an animal near the served finger. The animal left small paw prints. The impressions are fairly shallow, indicating that the animal weighs around 10, 11, 12 pounds. The served fingers have been nibbled on the bite marks, so line, jaw bearing up with the smallest women or small dog. Could be reptiles, I assume. I have no idea. Maybe this one. 10 to 15, 50. Forest. None of them matches. Mammals. No. There was an animal near the severed fingers. The animal left small paw prints. The impressions are fairly shallow, indicating that the animal weighs around 12 pounds, which is 10 to 15. The severe fingers had been nibbled on, the bite marks in line with the jaw being relatively small, suggesting vermin or a small dog. Habitant. This urban animal. Oh, so I can have like only 3 of them, right? Habitant. Forest? Grassland? Yeah, urban. I have no idea. I have no idea. Class could be, I think it's amphibians maybe? Or I guess it's mammals, but I don't know. Order even thought weight 10 to 15. But it's not matching with anything. I don't know about the habitant because vermin. So it could be reptiles. Let's go that way. Nice! We got it. My bad. Chapter 3, raccoons. Oh, because they had a raccoon, right. The increasing numbers of raccoons in urban area has provoked diverse reaction in humans, ranging from hostility at their presence to concerned care. Close proximity to humans results in behavioral change in how raccoons live and interact with people. For many generations, humans and raccoons have developed an invisible ecosystem that the animals now rely upon when finding food. Raccoons are fond of stealing food from local households. They typically nest inside tree cavities, fallen and dead logs, and other secure and isolated places. It's just the explanation of raccoons. I don't give a fuck. We have the backyard. 3 severed human fingers were lying in the backyard. It grew something to stop the stab appeared. In the pier there is a patch of the fabric and expensive silk garment. There are 2 people. One wore luxury soles of 9, while the other wore boots of 10. Do you think that is in this city the life of an English detective is worth more than that of a maid servant? Fan warning, Mr. Holmes. You also have to take a look around. Inside Arms Mansion, there is an awful smell of death. The place is covered in dirty footprints of size 10. These are signs that a wounded person was dragged. The door with the bell symbol is locked. The key to the door with the bell can be found on the first floor in a place marked with 2 crossed keys. The door with the bell symbol is locked. Guess we found that. Well, no way. The door with a bell symbol. Did we open it though? What's the year? 1881. Maybe that could work too. 1881.
New Pied Piper. Foreigners missing in New Orleans.
Just 1881. Could also be the key. 1881. Okay, I'll just check that too. 1881. No. How would I find the key for it though? Do I have to talk to people? No, I just have to search for the rooms and everything. So he said for the when I exit the door, I've been the door with a bell. I've been here. Could he maybe help me? So the key is in this room, and it has Ashmont, which is his portrait, which kind of made sense. But I still need the key for it, and there's a door symbol. And it says that the... Let me just see, where's the ring? Could this help us? No, it's with threads. Chapter 13, raccoons maybe could work. Please work. Bingo. A raccoon took it. A local denizen, a raccoon took the signet ring along with Mr. Anderson's finger. The thief was silly but clumsy. Okay, what do I do then? I have to investigate. Local denizen, raccoon took the signet ring along with Mr. Anderson's finger. The thief was successful but clumsy. We have to... Oh, I have the sexy one. I don't want it though. The door with the bell symbol is locked. The key to the door with the bell can be found on the first floor in a place marked with 2 crossed keys. A place marked with 2 crossed keys. I guess the key should be in the safe then, right? Does that make sense? Two cross keys. That's where the key should be. I still have no idea how to open the door. It says the key is in this room. What else does it say? Inside a parlor, a dead man lies. Based on his clothes, he was a gardener or a groom. He has a deep chest wound. Judging by the condition of the body, he was lying there for about 5 days. Policy, there's a signs of struggle. The burned papers are bent candlesticks with blood on it, suggesting someone was attacked. Inside the kitchen, dead maid lies. She was killed by a blow of significant force to the chest. The nails on her right hand are broken. She probably resisted. 2 people were sitting and drinking tea when everything started, judging by half-empty cups. The chair has stamps of dry hay, and a dirty towel lies on the table. I went to the side of the wall of a bedroom. There is a hidden safe. The study room on the first floor has an interesting painting. There is a hidden lock on the surface. I know, but I'm still missing a key for it. It should be something with this room though, right? And the painting is always... Whoa! I think, I need a combination of 4 numbers. I can't get it. I have no idea, guys. I guess I'm close. 1882. I tried it. I tried 1881. I tried all the years, but I just 1882, 1881. Anything else of interest we can find? No. Holmes, help me out.
Davey is calm and collected despite enduring all these horrors. An impressive young man.
Yeah. But still no clue what could be the password for the house, for the key. So a picture here. 1862. 1862. Maybe that could be the key. 1862. 1862. It all has like numbers. Let's try that one then. If that's not a key, I have no idea truly. That's the last option I have. If that's not the case, call fucked. 1862, yeah? Okay. If not, guys, I have to Google it then. It's gonna be hard. I have no idea then. 1862? Please be that one. 62? No! Nice! That's nice. 1862, perfect. Recipe from Lock and Load, double barrel shotgun 10, GOG Reaper M4, M1242, additional service, engravings on butt shock, and ring grip, engravings on safety catch and shoulder, total price $17.99. Recipe from Lock and Load, a lot of money, and a key.
These should come in handy.
Nice, I think it's for the bell door. Beautiful. Okay, for the bell door. I think the bell door is gonna help us do certain things. It has a use. Perfect. Okay, bunch of stuff. Also drugs, deep grooves, frequently drinking, that was moved. Why though? It has a hidden entrance. Also pictures.
Dense and disturbing notes.
It's hard to follow. He was in some sort of Illuminati type of stuff. And the drawings we always saw.
Possible, unnatural,
We always see those things. I'm not sure why. We always saw them in the pictures and everything. Telegram from R. Whatever the price paid, obsidian, glass like stone, black. Without it, we can't work with lenses. London comes to New Orleans, must be in 5-6 days. You know what to do with deliveries. R. And the
Foreigner
clothes.
clothes. By the looks of things from the Near East.
Yep. I'm assuming. I guess we can open it. Bingo. The gem.
A black opal, cut and polished.
Easy to sell. And a journal, I assume? A note with instructions. To reach your goal, follow death messengers. Then pass through fire without fear. After the bleeding willow, chase the crows. Avoid any crosses that appear. What the fuck is this? Goodness gracious me. Petals. Oh.
Oh, Davey.
It's really like scary. I'm not sure what to do. But we still haven't opened the lock. That's correct. That's right. So we need to find the raccoon that stole the finger. Well, the thing. We still can't open it though. We saw fingers down there, so we should maybe go and get moving outside and find those things. Damn, what a story, guys. What a story. A raccoon took the fingers, the ring along with the fingers. So I guess we kind of found what we are searching for. That's a crocodile though. So we have this one, but we still need the... Is there any more blood tracer or stuff we can find in the meantime? Nothing. Well, I saw blood, that's for sure. So the small paws. He was walking somewhere. He was going this way though. Whoa, bingo. Covered in pepper. Too much for a raccoon. Ah, we have the paws. And apples. Whoa! Raccoon has the ring. We found it though. That's kind of his hideout. Nice. Perfect. Ring with letter A. So now we're gonna open it. Also, the sheriff is a big problem. The story is really cooking. You have so much stuff to take care of and just think about it, and just it's crazy though. You know. I never saw this though. What the fuck?
Size 10, the owner's footprints were shallow.
These one too.
Size 10, the heels are sinking into the ground.
Okay.
Here, Doctor, 2 sets of footprints left by the
Not by the same
same
person yet.
Varying depth. What do you conclude?
Clue.
Perhaps they arrived empty-handed.
The lad carrying something heavy. Oh,
Precisely.
that's smart. Engage machines complete. Okay, now we can just go there and do the thingy. Perfect. And we can see to the door we can open. Nice, perfect. Okay, let's get to the floor and let's see what's so hidden about the door and everything. Bingo. Whoa. Damn, he has a shotgun that the guy said.
Piece of art.
Yeah, and also here's some papers. Journal, a lot of money though. Ernest Notes Bank in Ashmed. Mr. Arneson has a collection of notes detailing his investigation of Ashmet, or Asmet, I don't know how to spell that. One of them reads that damn servant, how dare he use my name to sell opals at the bank? Was he like that all the time and I overlooked it, or or is it the influence of his foreign friends? I need to learn more about the man, especially after I showed Davey that cryptic telegram he sent to Ashmont. What is it for? Ah, so the bank was playing a role in it. We also have a ring.
My princess, my love,
My heart. Fitting
Some
words.
words.
And champagne? Bottle of champagne. Huh. Interesting. Working table too. Paper? Love letter from Arson. My dearest Lucy, my sunshine, believe me, as soon as I have dealt with the darkness that lurks in these swamps, I will return to you with an open heart. Be sure that I'm ready to declare to all the world my feelings for you. I can't wait to hold your hand and be lost in your beautiful eyes. Completely and forever yours, Errol. Letter from Northwood Agency, Mr. Arneson. As soon as your instructions, my bad, arrived, we started our investigation. Rest assured, we will do our best to find the location in the bio that you mentioned. However, he must inform you that there might be some delays in the coming weeks as our investigator, the lead detective, is in the case in Europe. Meanwhile, we highly recommend securing your fundings until further notice beneath a table in a safe or in a locked cabinet, and it will work each director of Northwood Agency. Huh! Interesting.
Well, isn't that interesting? Hello again, Lucy.
Oh. He was good with Lucy. I know.
This Holmes, all these atrocities. We still have to find Arneson. After all we have learnt, I fear for his fate.
That's crazy. We just had to learn. I'm not sure. So Lucy was connected with him. Oh. Backyard? I'm not quite sure what to do and how to do it. This is a tough scenario, man, to be honest. Really tough scenario. Because he was good with Lucy, I still have to take a look in it. Oh, nice. Oh, well, instructions. Maybe that one, though. No! Ernst & Knowles and Bank and Ashmont. Bingo! Davey might hold the information. Davey's fond of Mr. Arneson and must know a lot about him. The boy might share information to help with Mr. Arneson. We have basically finished chapter 5th one. Where is Ernest currently? I have no idea. But he's good with Lucy, that's what's for sure. So Lucy helped us maybe on purpose because she knew who we were. Maybe not. We still have to take the things. But it's gonna be hell of an experience, that's for sure. And it's gonna be scary. Maybe he's a Northwood Agency. Bingo! Ernest was taken to a location in the swamp. Ashman took Ernest to the bayout. Damn, we have everything done, so we just have to now talk to the guy. Let's see if can we find him. Damn, that's crazy, boys. That's crazy. Where is he? Hey, brother.
We know that Ashmat is responsible for what happened here. We must catch him and hold him accountable. I know that you are scared, but you are also the only one who can help us.
True.
I believe Mr. Arneson showed you a cryptic telegram that was sent to Ashmat. You are an impressive boy with a phenomenal memory. Can you tell us the contents of that message?
Nice.
Thank you, Davey. Watson, please copy down everything he writes.
A cryptic message directed to Ashmont says, when the storm starts, where the ship fall, at Stevenson's guiding light, the last embers of all the chosen. What? Investigation is completed. I have to talk to Lucy. There's so much evidence right now that is just crazy. So what we basically found is, okay, Davey, whatever. Do you think that in the city, okay, that the threat, portrait of Mr. Arson, trapped the raccoons, total price, telegram from R. As journalist must leave in 6 black opal. A chunk of perceived black opal is worth a small fortune. To reach your goal, questionable notes with instructions. To reach your goal, follow death messengers, then pass through fire without fear. After the bleeding willow, chase the crows. Avoid any crosses that appear. Letter A, the backyard, 2 trails, whatever. Okay, also notes in the bank. Rational notes in the husband, one of them reads that damned servant, how dare he uses my name to sell opals at the bank. I think, is that supposed to be Watson? Was he like that all the time and I overlooked it, or is it the influence of friend friends? I need to learn more about the man, especially after I showed Davey the cryptic telegram about the arrangement. What is it for? Mr. Anderson stored an engagement ring in his secure cabinet. An engagement. It's brand new and quite expensive. The engravings on the inner circle says my princess, my love, my heart. So he was supposed to meet with his fiancée, or Lucy, I assume. The bottle of expensive Grand Fenu champagne broth was probably meant for them to drink it together. And also have, my dearest Lucy, my sunshine, believe me, as soon as I have to deal with darkness that lurks in these swamps, I'll return to you with an open heart. Be sure that I'm ready to declare to all the world my feelings for you. I can't wait to hold your hands and be lost in your beautiful eyes. Completely and forever yours, Errol. My Arston, as soon as your instructions arrived, we started our investigation, whatever. Photographs with Lucy, burn telegram, we don't need that. Okay, so the only thing we need now is, I guess, go there and talk to Lucy. Also, we have 2 investigation places we can find. I'm not really sure why I need them though. I still have to investigate it? Really? Investigate the mansion in the backyard. What? I have to talk to this. Maybe. I assume that's the thing. No.
Sirs, all y'all lacking is a pair of wings.
I'm still quite unsure why I have to investigate. Could she be involved into this too? Because this here is a gardener, not him. And he's dead. I guess there's nothing else to... I have to investigate the backyard though. So we did find some footprints here, right? Yep, we did. Coming this way. And here too. Now they just vanish. I'm not quite sure. I still don't get it.
More boot prints.
Ha! There's a crocodile though. Watson, can you help me out?
An end to all this evil, and I can count on the sheriff's help.
Sheriff is probably involved into this too, man. I'm sure I would seek for his help. But even more, I'm worried of how do I find the boot prints. I don't know. Well, we did find footprints there, but is there anything around here we can see? Or did they just go this way? Or around the thingy? Maybe no. 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 So the footprint strictly went inside of it, pulled out something, probably the body, and then went right here, but there's also humans that are coming back. So second one, third one we found. Yep. Then the fourth one right here. And then when you proceed further, there's these ones, same footprints, coming with the blood, going to the end, no footprints at all, and just dropped in the swamp by, I guess, by crocodiles or something. I really don't know what to do. I'm gonna go back to the French Quarter and see if we can talk to the Lucy. Because I really love to. Yeah, I do got a spot in mind. I guess you can just, I mean, I have the important evidence, these, whoa, don't tell me I'm gonna go to this cave because Sherlock's afraid of water. If he falls in, he'll black out. Really? That end, the mind places your compass in an extra rebel crime. Check it if you don't know what to do next. Okay. Let's talk to Lucy though. And I guess I'll have to like talk to her about stuff and everything. Lucy, I will allow to talk to you for a second, Mrs.
Who's your friend, Frank? We love you.
Hello there, Lucy. How are you today?
So how was it with Champagne?
Most enlightening, thank you. And now my friend Mr. Holmes would like to talk to you too.
Well, ain't you something? What can I do for you?
I'm afraid I bring bad tidings.
How bad?
It concerns your significant other, Arneson.
Arneson? Now, who said we were lovebirds?
We have the confronting thingy.
We only mean to help. No word of the matter should spread.
What do you imply?
It's a mention, chapter 2, a letter from Luxby, a letter from Arneson, and there's Lucy.
It's part of the job. Men can say weird things when they think they're in love.
Yeah, sure. Arneson bank photo of Lucy in them.
Of you and Mr. Arneson suggests the feelings were reciprocated.
Yes, sir, we got it.
Interested when with the client is part of the job, Mr. Holmes. I don't even remember the man.
You mean to say you take pictures with everyone?
If they ask nicely. And pay.
Sure. Bottle of champagne. Some notes in the bank. Girlfriend from a guy. Minor brand. No mention. Christ. Engagement ring too.
Arneson definitely paid.
Bingo.
In your size, inscribed, "My princess, my love, my heart. It is for you." Arneson was going to propose marriage. Facts are clear. You know Mr. Arneson and perhaps even...
Don't let him back.
Regardless, he has been abducted. His life is hanging in the balance. Please, help me save him.
Oh my
Meryl.
What have you gotten yourself
Oh.
into? I didn't want to believe this could happen.
Lucy, what do you know? Could it have been the sheriff?
I don't know, John. This town has darkness in it. Errol and me, we had plans, dreams. We wanted to make this place better for all the folk who live here. Errol had grown suspicious of Ashmat, thought he was acting odd. He brought up the bayou. I told him to leave it all alone. The water's there. They swallow everyone.
You mean the alligators?
No. It's local legend. The bayou's dangerous. Any visitor that sees death's messengers, they die.
Oh.
Are they abstract or a landmark?
They're white lilies. You see a path with them flowers, you turn around.
All right, Watson. We must find someone to take us to the bayou.
Lucy, you have our thanks. We will go and look for Arneson.
Okay, thank you, Lucy. You're amazing. So we still have the bottle of champagne. We still have to talk to somebody. Damn. Thank you, Lucy.
Who on earth would harm Errol?
I don't know. We're gonna find out soon.
On our side.
Well, looking at it from a brighter perspective of view, I'm not sure with who I have to talk about the champagne. but I still have to talk to somebody. Bottle of champagne, Grand Fan champagne brewed, so I guess I'll have to find someone who's doing champagnes or selling them. I don't know. But hey, guys, love y'all. Thank you so much.
May I ask for your
Oh.
assistance?
That's not something I know, sir.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed, please hit the like and sub button. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'm not sure what is the next thing. There is a mistake in the location in the swamps, so we have to find the swamps and everything. We still have to talk about the champagne, but I'm not sure if the champagne is going to help us at all because it doesn't matter where the champagne came from, I assume.
What makes you think I can be of any help?
But I love y'all. Thank you so much for enjoying the rest of the day. Hit the like and sub button. It's been quite 2 hours. We are still at chapter 5, and the next one is going to be chapter 6. So we're pretty close to end the game. I thought the game would be much shorter, but now it came to be 8 or 9 hours of gameplay, which is amazing. Love y'all, guys. Thank you so much for enjoying the episode. If you have enjoyed it, please hit the like and sub button. And let's try to pass 7,000 subscribers. I'm still not quite sure what to do. What's my next trip, where I have to go. A local called White Lilies. So we have to find the white lilies and everything, and those white flowers, whatever they are, I guess we're gonna find them soon. Love y'all. Thank you so much for supporting the Sherlock Holmes The Awakened serial. It is brilliant. It is amazing. What the fuck? I love y'all and thank you so much. See you guys next time, probably tomorrow. DR Savage logging out, and can't wait to end and see where's this guy, what happened, what is going on, and everything else. So love y'all. Have a nice evening, morning, or afternoon, and see you guys in the next one, probably tomorrow. Peace.